Okay. Before I begin taking apart this guy and breaking and cutting and doing what I want to do, what do we want to do with it? There's so much to this. It's pretty much an open template right here on what to make out of it. Now, I've not watched the series. I'm only going based on its design. But there's one thing for certain. This is technically a ground unit. There is no visible features of a thruster pack or booster or anything like that. So it's meant for ground pounding. So for me to put thrusters on it may not be a good idea, unless of course I wanted to make like a custom thruster pack on it. But I want it the way it is. Some mech designed to support infantry on the ground, you know. And it just so happens that I forgot that I actually have 1/72nd scale infantry from another kit, which I displayed a day ago or 2 days ago. I forgot when it was. So from here, where do we go? I mean, what do we do? So no boosters, that's one. The weapon, as neat and detailed it is, it's not a gun that I would like to use for this guy, because in reality this is a gun that I would normally see on a 30-minute mission kit, not on something like this that's very, very small and very weak on the clip. You know, you would want a beefy gun, you know. Yes, granted it has these two weaponry, but you know, it's all about style, you know. So I'm not going to use him. Now, how do we customize it? Where do we go with this? Well, for one thing, I have option parts for this. Recently, I picked up the Warriors of the Borderlands weapon set, 1/72nd scale. So we can use these weaponry. As a matter of fact, there's this gun right here. If we want to do it dual wielding, it comes with that support backpack thing. You can have the two submachine guns. We could do that. We could use the machine gun that that the Malice Kimball uses, or we can use as, you know, as sniper rifle weaponry. Melee we could use if we want. I'm kind of like avoiding that for now. So we have weaponry that we can either do on one hand or both. We don't know yet. Or we can do one weapon and then one blade or staff. I have a feeling it's more. This mech is more designed for ground combat. Now, whether I use those guns, I don't know. However, there's these little shield plates that comes with it. And it's in white, so I can probably put them on this guy here. It doesn't show me putting it on this one, but it doesn't. But I just realized that when I was getting other kits, I think it was the Star Carrier, it came with extra parts like this right here, like these guys, and these plating right here. I have 3 different types. I have this one in blue, I have a hand, I have these two, I have I guess more hand parts, and connectors. So this is actually really nice to see something like this. I would have to review that part. I know about this one, which I guess we can put back here, but there's nowhere to clip it on. Not even on over here. So was there something meant for this one? Maybe it was something here to connect to or whatever. I don't know. The one thing I am noticing are these 4 notches here, which is like kind of it's meant for detail, but then you have these, so it's meant for like something like I think it was meant for the Star Carrier to be transported, but you can put things on top of this, something to support. I would probably not use heavy weaponry on top of this, more like a light weaponry, maybe like a missile pod or a small minigun or something like that, because the heavy weaponry would need to be put on the shoulder to support it. To put it on the arm would not be a good idea, but to put it on the shoulder probably be your best bet. And maybe connect it to here. So clearly there's going to be parts where I'm going to maybe have to drill something or something, you know. So the Mac 10 guns I'm not going to use, but this I could probably put that there, like here, and we have a port to put something on it. So I can definitely see me cutting a hole right there and putting that there, right? And then both of them. So we have both of them there. Now we could do that, or we can do like in the arm, like around the side as a defensive shield. But I think more, the hand comes off. I think it's more in line to maybe put it there. Create some sort of attachment and then connect that there. I wonder what this is. Oh no, I thought that was for this, because there were these notches there. Yeah, I would have to figure that out. So this is a good idea. Either put that here for the notches, or put these here. The holes are huge. I wonder if they go on top of this. Or they go like that. Oh, they're meant for these. You know what? Let's take these apart. Actually, you know what? Let's not take it apart. Right now, we're brainstorming. We're figuring this out. I didn't realize that. I think this is part of this for the design. Okay, we'll put these to the side for now. Keep that there. I have other parts we could use. For starters, I pulled out these verniers. These are huge verniers that, if anybody remembered, I was making my own custom kit, and yeah, I don't think that will work with this. These are the ones that I actually used a while back. You probably know what I used here. So I don't think the verniers would be perfect with that. That would be, maybe, I mean, it'll be cool there and there and give it a boost, but no, maybe not a good idea. So we'll put that to the side. Radar sensors would be great. It'll be good to maybe put it like in the shoulder area, like here. The smaller one would probably be best. I don't know yet. That's a possibility. This is a possibility. We'll put that here. We have, and these were the option parts for what sensor, for clear sensors that you can put on. This is probably for like the high grade Zagus and things like that, but I don't think this will. Maybe it'll be good here for certain areas. Maybe there. Who knows? This is actually leftover 6-barrel Gatling gun from the large Gatling gun series kits, the parts that I got, and I don't think I could probably make my own custom Gatling if I wanted to, but no, Gatling. I don't think a Gatling will be good on this guy. We do have something like this. Is from an option part set. We don't know. Put that to the side. Here are the plating. I have 2 of each for these two. This one, these 2 here, and these 2 here. Maybe over here. Who knows? Maybe the back. I don't know. The side. I don't know. We don't know. These are excellent choices. We can keep that there. Now, vents, or these are new U vernier M's. They're square. We have squares and we have rectangles. Rectangles going from that direction and going down smaller. And we have these things here. Now, obviously, verniers are vents and verniers are great for dissipating heat. So these can go like on the sides, like right there. Oh, I can put it here. But my intention would have been to maybe cut. I'm gonna move that here. Like, cut the size of this and slide it in there as it's built, you know, bled in there, like designed there, or maybe put it on the front areas. I don't know. That's an interesting concept idea. So that's something to keep on our side. I have more shields here. This was from the high grade custom campaign parts. I believe I have an extra one where you can turn this into a shield, or a pile driver shield, or a goofy axe. But these parts can be used as plating for the skirt armor. That's actually a good idea. Plating for the skirt armor for that. Okay, we'll keep that to the side. I have had this for a long time. A long time ago, I had a 1/35th scale Striker military vehicle, and unfortunately I gave that away. But it came with some extra parts, and one of them were these little baggy type things. This would have been funny to put it in, like, it's a suit that's carrying luggage. Put him there, or, you know, put that here. I'm holding on to this for something, but, you know, you never know. Other thruster parts here. This one actually is a good booster thruster that can go there, you know, right there, and put one of the thruster packs there. So here's a good idea. These are joint areas. That was part of the heavy Gatling gun. We can figure that out. But I kind of kept this because of these. These are detail parts so they can go on top of these, or you can make your own holes and put them on it. We'll keep that there with the possibility. I have an extra Gatling gun barrel, but I also have this, which is an attachment. This was part of the campaign parts as well. Some sort of beam rifle weaponry and some attachments to extend the part out. Now, I don't think this will be for this, but you know what? Let me see something here. I'll pull that out. No. Obviously, the hole is smaller for that. So, yeah, this is not meant for this. This is actually meant for high grades. The gun is okay, but I don't think I'll be using for that. Obviously, we have our own guns. Now, more to detail it up, do, you know, crazy things on it. I have these extra parts from, I forgot what kit it was. I have 4 of these, which can be good to be put on weaponry. A detail of the weaponry, or maybe put it around the side of the legs. Unfortunately, these parts are curved compared to a blocky setup, as you can see here with this mech. So this cannot be used for this. We have these little pole type things, which are a little connector, and we have this part here. This could be meant for a weaponry where you can cut them off, and I don't know. I don't know yet. This is an attachment with a part that you connect and connect there. I don't know where this came from. Oh, actually, this is actually from a 1/72nd scale kit. But from what? I don't know. I honestly do not know what kit. If anybody knows kanji, maybe you guys can tell me what that is. It says high grade 1/72nd. High grade 1/72nd. What did I build that was high grade 1/72nd other than Malice Kembu? Was this from the Malice Kembu? I honestly cannot tell. But the reason why I kept this, now this is actually a good attachment to something you can connect either here or here. You would have to make a hole or some sort of weird thing. Because I thought to myself, would it be nice if we give it an artillery weapon? And the only artillery weapon that I have that may work is this 102 M102 105mm howitzer. This is a 1/72nd scale gun, I think it is. No, I'm wrong. This is a 1/35th scale. So I don't think this barrel... Well, the barrel would probably be good for this. You know? You connect it... Hold on a second. So you have that. Then you have the barrel that connects to that, and that looks goofy as hell. No. Sorry. However, I could always take the actual entire barrel and attach it to the side of the arm as an extended gun, kind of like similar to that of the... Oh god, what is that? Remember the gun from the Magellan attack tank, where the Zaku 2s were using it as a weapon? Maybe a good idea to try it, but I think it would probably not be strong enough to hold it. We'll keep this to the side for now. We have more vents here, but these are circular vents compared to that, so we got to at least keep it consistent. We have spikes. Spiky mobile suit. No, don't think so. These are little details here from a ship, that model kit that I built. The Mount Whitney. And this could be added on attachments, because these attachments I actually used on my store carrier. We'll keep that there for now. I have some some styrene sheets or styrene plates that I could cut and use for this guy. We'll keep that to the side. Here's another plate for something from an aircraft. I forgot what it was, but we'll keep that there. I see some option parts here. This is from MS Origins. This is actually from the Gundam Origins Gundam. So we could use that for parts. I have two of these, which are kind of like extensions, and these missile pod things that came out. Keep that there. This was from... This is actually from the Full Saber 00 Quanta, and maybe not a good idea for that guy, so I'll put that here. So these are good for sensors. This is actually a good idea to try. Unlike the circular sensors, which were huge, these could probably be a good idea to use on the side or something like that. I don't know. So we'll keep that as a possibility. I have some leftover parts from the weapon set that I got from Bandai, from Bandai. So I see extra hands and things like that, but I don't think they will work with that one, so no. Put that away. I have another weapon type setup. This is more of like a blade or a beam rifle weaponry, but this is more military type projectile weaponry, so I'm not going to use that. Here's an extra part of this one. I had so many of these. I think that's pretty much it. The last two things I have here, which I'm going to show off, is this missile pack, which I have already opened up, and I think that's probably what I wanted to do, was maybe with the shield plate going in there, or maybe put a missile pod there on the top and use this to go right on top of that as a fire support weapon. And I have another one of this. I just need to make the actual casing box that goes right on top. Then I have these vernier, square verniers, which are pretty good for this. This is from Kotobukiya. And Kotobukiya is kind of like into scale, well, with 1/72, or 1/100, something like that. So maybe we'll work with this. So, as you can see, I have many options and choices, but where to go and what to do. Clearly, I'm going to be taking this thing apart and probably focusing on, these are the areas I'm going to probably be focusing on. Clearly the legs, these parts, I'm going to customize it. Also the back part here. The actual frame of the leg I will not touch, except for this, which I think I may put something in front of it. Maybe a spike. The spike idea could be, or maybe the vents. But these parts are definitely, I'm going to cut up. The waist unit itself, like I showed those parts for the front skirt, for the skirt, that would be a good idea. I may put something here, probably from the other plate, the square plates. And then the back skirt, I don't know yet. I may put something like this or something else, who knows. The arms are pretty nice. I don't feel like messing it up, but I definitely maybe put something here. We got some styrene sheets, so we could try that. This is now, here's where things get complicated, the arms. And we did talk about putting a plate here. And then, now that we just discovered this, hold on a second, let's take this out. So I'm going to grab this. We might as well do both. Get it out of the way. Let's grab one. So this goes here. There we go. And is there like a connector for this? Is that the connector? Or is that the connector? Out. Take this off. Oh, okay, so that's for that. So that would probably be a good idea to, you know, so that limits my options with the hole. I can put that here. Put it like that. You know, I kind of like the other way around. The idea of the other thing. But the thing is that the other detail didn't show pretty well. Like, yeah, granted, you see that. Then you'd have to cover it up. If I did this. So it does look kind of like half-assed when you see that here. But now when you look at this, which is a little thicker, then you have second thoughts. Surprisingly, there's no holes here where you can actually put these parts. Obviously, it's for the other guys. It looks a little off for me, because then if I do this, it'll look like that and it'll look weird. Like that, maybe not so much. I think I'm not going to use it. It looks so cool, but it's not meant for this. It's probably meant for another mech on its overall design. Okay, I talked myself out of it. I'm not using that. I'll figure something out. I have so much stuff that we can use. As a matter of fact, the one thing I wanted to show. Two things before this got a little longer than I realized, but we're brainstorming here. So I have these option parts also from Apex Hobbies, and these are great for plating that you can put there. Now, unfortunately, you have two of each, so if you use one and use the other, it won't be. You can't do quads. Unfortunately, this is not bad. These are more like radiator type setups that I'm gonna have to find someplace. Now this one. Are missile pods, and these little Lego pieces are meant to be put on it and glue it. So you have this. I believe that's the front and that's the back. Front, back, front, back. So you connect that and then you put the other side. You get three of each. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these are really nice. We may end up using it, but I'm not 100% sure yet. The other one is a little different. Right here. I bought them, and unfortunately, I don't know what to make of them. I gotta remember what I purchased. But I think, yeah, they're 3D printed. Yeah, I need to figure this out. We'll have to put them back here, and then we'll work on them. So, talked about it. I showed it. Let me now start taking it apart and begin customizing it.